Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. Jake Arrieta gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Now at the plate, Jonathan Villar. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Miami, the center fielder, number 2, Jonathan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
Sent on the ground out to second. Segura showing off his range, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Up next from Miami, Brian Anderson. His history with Jake Arrieta, he's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And that misses ball 1. Anderson, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma, he was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
64 degrees our temperature here at first pitch this afternoon. Ground ball right side. Oh, what a dive. The throw to first. What a way to get an out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional.
Oh, that's a tough play, but he pulled it off perfectly. Once he made the great stop, still had to make a good feed to the pitcher covering, which isn't easy on routine grounders sometimes. Hard not to appreciate that one.
In now, Corey Dickerson. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. First offering on its way. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
0-2, here it comes.
Well,
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jesus Aguilar. He comes in right on the heels of driving in 5 runs in yesterday's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Here comes the 0-1. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Kingery's there. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Sandy Alcantara gets the starting assignment for the Fish in this matchup. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, so far this year, this guy hasn't pitched very well on the road. He's actually struggled on the road, so it'll be interesting to see if he can turn that around here in this one.
Stepping up now, Andrew McCutchen. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Andrew.
Now the pitch. Up and in for ball 1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? The first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
This is in the air out to right field. Chasing after it is Joyce. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Still 2-2. And the pitch. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air out to left field. Dickerson's there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I certainly don't think there was any intention there, but when you see a fastball elevated coming at your face, Your first thing is to get out of the way.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and two. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A payoff pitch one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. An inning in the books. No score here on the show. Here's Matt Joyce now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
The right fielder, Matt Joyce.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Joyce is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now the pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking and have any success.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Settling in now, Francisco Cervelli. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set. Here it comes. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Drilled to the right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
That is 7. The second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Stepping in, Isan Diaz. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. 1-0 the count. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. In his career, Rojas carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Sandy Alcantara. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Joyce on third. Diaz over at second. Rojas is over at first with one away. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. In there, no balls and a strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Ready with the 0-1.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
The 0-2.
Nope.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So next to the plate for the Phillies, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Hoskins, a California-born ball player. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. Didi Gregorius is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Nope.
And there's ball 2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
And there's out number 2.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Gene.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. First pitch of the at-bat. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll move to the third with no score. Ready for another chance? Brian Anderson, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Brian Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Three and 0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Now the 3-0 offering.
Hey. I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Ani bailed him out with a swing. 3-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here's the 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, you know what? Right there, he executed a pitch. He can't worry about where it's going. He just wants to put it on the ground right there, give his defense a chance to work, and it found a hole. Period. The end.
In now, Matt Joyce. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Hit sharply on the ground. Segura fields it cleanly. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Marlins leave 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
We're back as the Phillies line up readies for their third turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had its issues on offense. Hitting for power has been a real issue as they rank near the bottom of the league in slugging percentage. One of their coaches told me, we have to be creative with how we try to generate offense because hitting the ball out of the park isn't a big part of our game. That's something we need to improve upon, but for now, we have to look for other ways to score. Sounds like some small ball and aggressive base running is possibly in order, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And in steps Scott Kingery. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count. Count.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Adam Hazley. The average currently sits below 200 in the early part of the season, so he's hoping for a turnaround starting in this one. First offering on its way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Yet if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will track it down. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now the pitch.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Right side. Oh, what a stop. He gathers the throw. And that's an incredible effort to get the second out of the inning.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Phillies down in order. We'll head to the 4th. Still scoreless. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to third. On it goes right through him into left field.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Striding into the box, Isan Diaz. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes set and the 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he pops it up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Here comes another 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Rojas is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A swing and a ground ball to third. The first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Segura for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan.
Back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a sinker misses here. No, a called strike. I take that back. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. One and 1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. One and 1. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Marlins strand a pair. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
That elevated fastball right there, That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
The bat.
Digging in now, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. One out, nobody on. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. Weakly hit to third. And there's out number 2.
The batter, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Ready for another shot now. Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle, taken in by Gregorius. And no chance on the throw, so a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. As it's grounded sharply to first. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi.
Reed Hoskins.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
1 gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Gene Segura standing in. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline. Here it comes, 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Runners on first with 1 down. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
The third baseman, number 4, Scott Kingery.
So striding in, Scott Kingery. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh, that's just out.
A runner on first with 2 away.
Hey.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. The 1-2. Two out with the man at first. And strike three called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. One left for Philadelphia. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Top half of the sixth about to get started. Digging in once again, Matt Joyce. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Here's the first pitch to him. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Set to deliver the 0-1.
0-1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that misses. 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Standing in, Francisco Cervelli. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
At the plate now, Isan Diaz, as he hits one on a line to left field. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. McCutchen will bring it in quickly, so that'll hold the runner at third base.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Nick Pivetta is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Pivetta.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. Fouled away. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run, and a sac fly right there brings home the first run of the game here in the middle innings.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Villar. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First offering on its way. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. McCutchen on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Anderson. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And he'll lay off here as well, and it's 2-0 to the Miami third sacker.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-0 pitch. 3-1 the count now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Here's the payoff pitch, and that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Digging in, Corey Dickerson. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, 2. Here it is. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Marlins on top, 2-0. So striding forward now, Adam Hazley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The pitcher,
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Nick Williams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
2 out, nobody on. That's wide. 2-0. Pitch on the way.
Ball 3.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, JT Realmuto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
The 1-0 finds the zone. Strike 1.
That was a classic 2-hole hitter move right there, giving his boy a chance to steal a bag. Got to be honest, in today's game, you don't see too many guys take that pitch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. from the stretch.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
The 1-1. Just catches the inside corner for strike two. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. So he's able to come through here with two away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Eliezer Hernandez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Eliezer Hernandez.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
He's set. The 2-2. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. 7th inning coming up. The Marlins lead this one 2-1. Deolis Guerra is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Jesus Aguilar.
He's set and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Matt Joyce.
Into the box now, Matt Joyce. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball. That's inside. Nope. Outside.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
That one's in there, 3-1. And the pitch. Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope. That's inside.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
First pitch on its way. Isan Diaz is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Segura for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with two outs.
Stepping in, Miguel Rojas earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Yeah, super successful for that moment, but this is a completely different situation. And with no one standing on third, he's going to have to drill something into the outfield in order to get a ribby.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. And it's fouled away. We're in the seventh inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a two-run game now.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a two-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a two-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a two-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Ramirez.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins forced to settle for one. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Marlins lead it 3-1. Yimi Garcia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Yimi Garcia.
Now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
From the stretch, Garcia typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
The 0-2 home. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
To the plate now, Gene Segura, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. And that is off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
So now to the plate, Scott Kingery. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Stepping in now, Adam Hazley, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. Two 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball swung on and missed. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Phillies strand one. Score holds. It's 3-1. And Joe Girardi's going to get up off the dugout bench and confer at home plate, so we'll likely see a double switch here. Sir Anthony Dominguez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Josh Harrison is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Batting 9, number 7.
Here comes the first pitch.
Harrison.
There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Count is 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And a good take there will net him a base runner, as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
So digging in now, Brian Anderson, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Popped up. Hoskins just to the right of the mound. 1 away. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Loud contact for Dickerson, and a ball headed to deep right field. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, as the Marlins have opened up a 4-1 lead.
Every run helps late in the game, and with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 is a slider that backs up for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful, because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he goes with the slider here as that misses in tight. It's ball 4.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Now in the box, Matt Joyce. And it's a strange line developing for him in this one. He's been walked several times. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. And he falls behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
In tight with the slider, 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
He's set, and the payoff pitch. Now Joyce smacks one into right. Lots of carry on this one. And he will leap to make an incredible catch. He takes away extra bases to put an end to the inning. Another look at a fine play in right field to get up and pull this one down. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Ryan Stanek is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55, Ryan Stanek.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Harrison.
The pitch.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. And the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dickerson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22, Andrew McCutchen.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-0. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here it comes. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. They trail it 4-1. Jose Alvarez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Alvarez.
Kicking off the top of the 9th, Francisco Cervelli, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Alvarez is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Down the third baseline. Harrison has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Isan Diaz.
Now at the plate, Isan Diaz. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball.
2-0. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Here it is, the 3-0. Taken strike 1 on the inside corner.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
1 out, nobody on. There's ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Digging in, Miguel Rojas, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch coming, here it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
1 there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Nothing further in the Miami 9th. One last shot now for Philadelphia. They trail here 4-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brandon Kinsler comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 20, Brandon Kinsler. Now playing second base and batting 9.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
Looking at his career totals, Harper hits a little over the 270 mark. The 1-0 home. Kinsler, once a member of the Chicago Cubs organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
That's lifted the other way out to left. After it is Dickerson. He's there and records the first out.
The first baseman, number 17, Reese Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Reese Hoskins. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ball 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Chopped up the line to first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
One-0 count. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Joyce. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Phils have cut the gap to 4-2 now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
The batter, number 2, second baseman,
In now, Gene Segura, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Here's the 1-0.
That's a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes.
Hey!
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
4-2 the final score today. The Fish rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Sandy Alcantara earns his first win of the season as he allows only 2 hits in 5+ innings of work. Brandon Kintzler records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base. For Philadelphia, 2 runs on 4 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.